Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Planet Crafter. I am Shayugal, and it's been a long time since I've played this. I have actually wiped out all my old saves. There's been a number of updates since the last time I played this, so we're just going to start out brand new from the beginning and go from there. So let's get started, shall we? We will do a new game. Survival 2. Still can't change the name of the game. I don't remember the game modes. Looks like we have standard, relaxing, intense, and hardcore. We are going for a standard playthrough, and we can choose our landing site now. The Grand Rift, the Sand Falls, the Meteor Crater, and random. You know, it's a pretty standard kind of day today, so let's just go with that. And yeah, with that, let's get started. Let's load this bad boy up and see what we get. And here we are on the surface of not Mars. All right, let's see if we can remember the controls. It's been a long time. Welcome to your assigned planet. Your mission is to advance the terraformation process of this world, generate O2 heat and pressure to do so. First, reach 175,000 Ti, if I remember right, that was like the terraform index, and create a blue atmosphere. All right. It gives us our first steps right up there in the top left. Craft a backpack, equip it. Craft an oxygen tank and equip it. Wow, we're starting right off with a storm right out of the gate. All right, well, let's see what we need for our backpack. We need 2 pieces of iron. Should be fairly simple. If I remember right, this is iron right here. Yep, let's go ahead and grab these guys and head back. I don't think you can get hurt by these things falling on you, but I'd rather not find out. Alright, so that's enough for our backpack there. Tab to open your inventory. Let's go ahead and equip that. We got a few more slots. Now, oxygen tank. Let's see what that's going to take. 2 cobalt, an iron, and a magnesium. Well, we know the iron. I know the cobalt's the blue guy. You're going to find real quick that I have a horrible memory, but I think it was 2 cobalt, an iron, and a magnesium. That's titanium. Right there's an iron. Magnesium. Which one is that? That was titanium. That's ice. That's iron. If I remember right, this is silicone. Yeah, silicone. Silicon. Magnesium, magnesium, magnesium. Oh, there's one I haven't seen yet. This little forked guy. Oxygen low. Oh boy. I forgot we had to deal with that. So let's get back in. Excellent. And then I think that was everything we needed for our first oxygen tank, which hopefully will let us run around a little bit longer. Yeah, we went from 100 to 145. All right, so craft microchip construction. Let's see what that takes. 2 silicone. I don't know. Silicon, we're going to go with that. That's the thing that they use in chips, so that would make more sense. And a magnesium and another magnesium. Okay, so 2 silicon, 2 magnesium. We know the magnesium is the little forked guys. Let's see if we can find some of that. Oh, there's one right there. That's the magnesium. We need 1 more of those. And then we need 2 of these. Gotta pay attention to my oxygen down there. I'm really bad about that. I do not see... Wait, there's one right there. All right, that is magnesium. So let's get back and make our microchip construction. All right, equip it. Can do that. Create a living compartment and a living compartment door. Okay, so I do kind of remember this. This is eventually when we have water on the planet, which, believe it or not, we will get that far someday. This is actually going to all fill in with water. So I believe we have to go up on top of that ridge right there and build up there if we don't want to have our entire base be underwater. So, oh, we have a chest here. I never even looked at it. Look at that. Space food, water bottle. You know what? Let's take one of each of those and a seed lerma. Don't have much use for that yet. Anyways, living compartment and a living compartment door. So Q to get into the construction menu. So that's 2 iron and a titanium. So that's going to be 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon. So here's our titanium. Here's this guy. And a bunch of iron, I believe is what it was. We'll just kind of collect on our way up the hill there. Is that everything? 2 iron and a titanium. Okay, I think we have everything we need, so let's just go ahead. Oh, there's a chest here. Interesting. Wow. Okay, let's just go ahead and grab all that for now. Let's see if we can get up to the top of this hill and build this before we run out of oxygen. Okay, so I think this is a good spot. So let's go ahead and get this guy built. And we are quickly... Oh, no, titanium. Titanium? Nope. You're titanium. Well, this might be first death of the game. Oh, just barely. All right. This is our new home away from home. So we are going to need a few things that we don't currently have in here that are only at that other side. So I know it wants me to build a drill next. But before we do that, we actually need a craft station. So we need iron and I need some silicon. I don't know that I will ever get that right. Silicon. Okay, so we got that. Let's go ahead and throw our craft station tier 2 right here in this corner. Oh, there we go. And you can see it has a power requirement, which currently we do not have any power production. Oh, I guess we must because it's letting me use it. But we need some wind turbines. So let's just go ahead and get those taken care of right away. Those are just a single iron. Those are pretty simple. So let's just go ahead and get... there's my low power warning. Let's get a couple of them going here. And it doesn't really matter where you put these, if I remember correctly. We're going to throw these up on this little hill. Just to have them out of the way. So there we go. There's one. There's two. It doesn't seem to matter if they overlap and hit each other. Some excellent space engineering right there. All right. Now that we have our power, we are ready to craft our first drill. So let's figure out what we need for that. Some titanium and some iron. Looks like we already have the iron. I see some titanium right here. You know, let's see if we can't get enough for 2 of them. Because we're definitely going to need them eventually. Nope, nope, nope. Iron, iron, iron. Okay, so we got that. Well, one neat thing about this game is no matter where you're producing the electricity, it just covers the entire world. So you don't need to like run power lines. You don't have to worry about how far away something is. It just, as long as you have enough power, it will work. So there we go. So these are producing 0.2, let's say, nanopascals of pressure, and it's using 0.5 kilowatt of energy per second. So as you can see up in the top right hand corner, my terraformation index is starting to climb, which is great. So the next thing it wants me to craft is a screen terraformation. So what this is, displays information about your terraformation. It kind of just gives you some numbers so you can keep track of kind of how you're doing in the game. So I just need some iron and some silicon. So let's see if we can find some of that laying around here. There's some silicon. That's actually iron right behind it. Let's get ourselves back and figure out. Now, we're probably not going to want to stick with just this tiny little area, so let's actually build on a little bit more. So we're going to need some more iron, some more titanium. So let's go ahead and get that going. And actually, no, let's do that first. Let's go ahead and get a living compartment. And then another living compartment. And, oh, no, we need one more titanium. Let's get this last one added on here. Oh. Why? Is it because it's too far into the ground? It's clipping into the ground, so it won't let me do it. Okay, well, we'll just have a little bit more of an unconventional shaped base until we rebuild. So anyways, here it is. So let's go ahead and get this terraformation screen built. Okay, so first things first, let's drink our water and we'll see. Yep, give us 100%. So it just makes sense to just wait until you're almost out. And now let's put up our terraformation screen. Let's see if we can rotate this on a night. Yep, there we go. So let's go ahead and put you up there. Now, we don't have the other screen yet, so I can't show you how we unlocked that that new oxygen deal. But we're getting there. Actually, I think that's the next thing it wants us to craft is the blueprint screen. So that blueprint screen does not hang on the wall like this. You actually have to put it, you can put it on the floor. It looks a little janky that way. We just need 2 iron. We're going to build a little desk and we'll put our screen on there. Okay, so I got some iron. Let's build that desk. Actually, we're going to end up building 2 of them, so I'm going to build this one as far over to the left as I can. Something like... Ow. That. And then while I was out, I also picked up some ice, which you can throw in here and make a water bottle. So we're prepared the next time we get thirsty. And here's the next screen we need to make, which is the blueprint screen. It looks like I have the iron. Okay, here we go. Let's angle this just a little bit here. It's going to cover up that top screen just a tiny bit, but that's all right. All right, so now with this screen, this one you can't really interact with. It's just kind of a display screen. This one you can actually interact with, and what it does is it gives you kind of an idea of your progress, and what it does is it unlocks blueprints based on how well you're doing in each of these areas. So, pressure, which was generated by those drills that we put outside, has been going up. And since it has reached a certain level, it unlocked this blueprint for oxygen tank tier 2. And essentially, as we keep building more and more pressure, you can see that one unlocks at 250. It just keeps unlocking things for you. So this is how you get new technology, how you progress in the game. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, oxygen tank tier 2 is a must-have because that will allow us to stay out longer. And what that takes is a cobalt, a silicon, titanium, 2 magnesium, and then our original oxygen tank. So let's go out and grab this stuff. Let's immediately forget how much we needed for each thing. Just need the silicon. All right, we should have everything now. It just says we need that oxygen tank, so let's go in here. Oh, we have no room. Let's go ahead and eat our space food. Space food is a little bit different than the water. The water completely fills you to 100% every time. The space food only restores 40 health. They kind of equate hunger and health in this game. So it's okay to, it's not a waste really because we're well below needing 40. So let's go ahead and eat that. Let's take the oxygen tank off. So now we have everything we need. We were at, I believe, 145 oxygen. And now we're at 200. So there we go. We have progressed to the point where we can stay out a little bit longer. I think next I know it says up there we need to do a heater and a veggie tube, but I think actually what I'm going to do is build a chest. Just so I have a place to dump my stuff. I'll put that right here by the front door. You can label these when you get farther into the game. I don't know about labeling actual chests. But when you get into the later game and there's these bigger kind of cabinet kind of things, it's nice for organization and whatnot. But anyways, let's go ahead and drop everything in there. And yeah, let's get this heater and this veggie tube done. So let's find out what we need for that. A heater. Oh, a heater, we need iridium, iron, and silicon. That's going to be a little bit. Iridium, if I remember right, there's a cave that we have to get to, and it's a little bit ways. So let's look at this veggie tube real quick. Iron, ice, and magnesium. That is much more doable. Actually, let's double check our... So we already have the... Okay, so all we needed is... Again, very old brain. Ice. Yeah, we can do that. That should be right there. Okay. So we got all that. We can now make a veggie tube. Place a seed in this device to generate O2. So let's go ahead and put that right back here in this corner. This will be like our little veggie tube area. And... everybody's favorite sound, that was us losing power. So we have run out of power. We need an iron to make a new wind turbine. Let's go ahead and throw this guy right back up here. New wind turbine. There we go. Power restored, and we have a new blueprint. Living compartment window. Excellent. So this guy is right now consuming energy, but not actually creating any oxygen for us like it's supposed to. So what we need to do... Is it an eggplant? No, you don't put... That goes into a food... Oh, I left... Okay. Hang on, guys. I gotta venture back to our original little downed capsule and grab the rest of our stuff out of our chest. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the rest of this. Oh, I don't have the deconstructor thing yet. What does that take? Deconstruction. Silicone and magnesium. Let's grab that real quick, because then I can deconstruct that chest. So there's silicone. I just need magnesium, which is the one, the little forked one. Yeah, that guy right there. Ooh, new backpack. Need to get that made. All right, let's get back in here. It's unfortunate you can't deconstruct this entire pod, but no, you can't. All right, so now we have the deconstruction option. So now we can deconstruct that crate and get an iron out of it. And yeah, so that is pretty much the last time we should be back at this pod, unless there's an emergency and we need some oxygen. But that is it for that pod. We are going to head back to our base. Okay, we are back at our base. Let's get this seed lerma in here. And as you can see now, we are producing oxygen, which should show up over here. So now that we're producing oxygen, you can see this number's, well, it's slowly going up, I promise. And that will allow us to eventually get all these other things. Better heaters, better oxygen tanks, indoor ladders, we can build vertically. All fun stuff. I think we're going to skip the heater tier 1 for today. And I think this is where we're going to leave it for today. We got a pretty solid start. We didn't make it too far in, but you know, we got a solid beginning here. We got our initial base going. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll have my link to Discord down in the description if you guys want to hang out and talk. Yeah. But anyways, thanks, and everybody have a great night. Peace.